It is time, y'all. It is time, y'all. It is time, y'all. It's time to pick up your crown with your girl, Miss Daybreak. What it do, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's on. It's on. Yabba do. Did I go with the yabba dabba do again? I have no idea where I picked that up from. Yes, it's from the Flintstones, but I do not know how I incorporated that with it's on. But that. I have no idea. I have no idea. That's all right. But you know who it is. It's your girl, Miss Daybreak. And it's another episode of Pick Up Your Crown, my kings, my queens. Where you at? Where you at? I see you. I see you. I feel you. And I can feel the love and I can feel the victory that is ahead of you. Ooh, let's do a woosah, woosah, woosah. Let's do a woosah, woosah, woosah. Do you feel that peace in the air? Do you feel that joy in the air? Do you feel that love in the air? Hey, come on, come on, come on. All right, my kings and queens, welcome. Break of Dawn Productions brings to you episode 7. That's the applause in the background, like I got like 50 million people standing behind me. But you know what? I'm going to put that out in the air. I'm going to put that in the atmosphere because I am going to be standing before at least 50,000 people with applause coming at me from either side, applauding your girl, Miss Daybreak. Okay, because again, you have to make some affirmations. You have to put it out there. You have to dream big. Have you been dreaming big? Or have you been dreaming small based on the circumstances that you see? You know what? If we were able to remove our eyeballs and trade them in for God's eyeballs, can you just imagine? Oh, so I'm going to need y'all to dream much bigger because there is so much in store for you. There's so much territory that you have yet to touch. There are so many dreams that need to be brought to fruition. There's so many visions that you may have. There's so many goals that you may have. But let's just take it one step at a time, okay? Dream big and write it down and make it plain, okay? Because yes, you too can be an astronaut if you want to. You can if you want to, if you put your mind to it. Time waits for nobody, and guess who is the time master? He's got you. Okay. Excuse me. So, are y'all ready to get into it? Are y'all ready to get into it? Well, I hope so. First, I do want to say I love you. Even I must never part. I love you right. Okay. All right. I'm just sitting here having a good time because you know your girl is always going to make herself laugh first, okay? If y'all don't get it, you know what? It's okay. But you know what it is for today? Let's talk about this. The saying goes, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Well, I don't want to go for that. I don't believe that. So the topic is, if you don't have nothing nice to say, find something. Find something. My kings and queens, come on. Come on now. I think we lose friendships, relationships, courtships, ships, based on the fact of if you have nothing nice to say nothing at all because of the quietness. Being quiet says a lot. It says so much. It does. Your face says a lot too. I know my face does. I mean, some people gotta be like, "Ooh, Dawn." I go, "Ooh, did you see that?" My bad. But seriously, y'all, to be a king and a queen, you have to be able to humble yourself to be able to say, thank you, you're welcome, I'm sorry. And also to be able to give a kind word to your fellow kings and queens, your brothers and sisters. Regardless in some cases, okay? I understand the word is like to educate each other, to uplift each other, but the word also says to love, be kind, and to just to be loved, to love and to be kind. Let's just stop right there and make it simple. Because I've noticed, like, they say, like my mom's like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But you know what? You can say something nice. You see a girlfriend or a homeboy or a friend or whatever wearing something that they like, they love, they feel they're the bomb in it. And if they ask your opinion, now this is like if they're your close homies, close, best friend, and they ask for your opinion. You know what I've been doing lately? I've been like, do you love it? Do you feel comfortable in it? Then I like it. I'm down for it. If you like it, I love it. Okay? Because I realized that if you say something negative, you are changing the whole trajectory. You know me. You know the words. Okay. I know the word. I just can't say it. Okay. Trajectory. I'm going to find that. Word of the day. Okay. But you're going to change their whole outlook, their feeling about them. You're giving them a moment of low self-esteem. You're giving them a moment of like, it's a where you're just like they're second guessing themselves off of your opinion. And everybody's entitled to your opinion, but doesn't their opinion matter most when it comes to their decision making? The thing is that if all of a sudden you tell them it doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right, I'm uncomfortable looking at you in this. And some people have said that. I've been in the midst of somebody saying that, look, girl, I'm uncomfortable looking at you. And I mean, just the whole demeanor of that individual went from love to like, and they can no longer be themselves because now you just knocked their crown off their heads. You just knocked their crown clean across the room to make them feel less of. Now they might go change their clothes. Now they're dressing to make you comfortable. Or now they're changing their talk, their walk to make you comfortable. And that's not what we're supposed to do during these times of picking up your crown. I know you felt it. I know you've been there. I've been there. I've been made to feel small because of what I really liked, what I felt comfortable in. To thine own self be true. Be comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable in what you want to do. I had to figure that out with my daughter. I did. She is not me and I am not her. Yeah, you know what? I think a lot of times we feel that we're protecting the person, but I think we're only trying to protect our egos or protect our feeling of the situation. Because sometimes when my daughter dresses a certain way, like she dresses down, and I remember growing up, I used to dress down too. But I was like, baby, you're so beautiful. You should wear this. You should wear that, and I based it off of how people would perceive her or see her. And I believe I was wrong for that because, again, I wanted to make her comfortable from the way I wanted to perceive her in this world, or where I wanted to place her in this world. Where she was comfortable wearing t-shirts, jeans, and sneakers. If she's comfortable in that, I need to allow her to leave her crown on and be comfortable in that. I would see her smile more. I wouldn't see her fidget at all in her own comfort. And that's where we need to stop as kings and queens, downing our brothers and sisters that are striving and picking up their crown to become kings and queens. It's not cool. So I think instead of like not saying nothing, because again, saying nothing says a lot, okay? And you just gotta let them know so they could be comfortable in what they are. There's ways of saying things, don't knock a person down. Don't knock a person down because I know you don't like it. I know you felt it one time before. That's why we're going through this now, picking up our crowns. Because somebody knocked it off our head, making us feel smaller, slighter, less than. I remember my cousins again back in the day. Back in the 90s. Back in the day, we used to always we wanted to dress like Boys to Men, where it was the penny loafers, where we wouldn't put pennies in it, we would put $50 in it. Yes, or quarters, okay. Because we spent that, I know I spent my $50, so I had to put a quarter in mine, okay. And then we had the sweaters. What were the sweaters called? Not the cashmere sweaters, but the button-up sweaters in the front with the t-shirt with the collared shirt on and the black jeans. And we all were going out to buy specific colors. I think mine was red, my cousin's was blue, we had a yellow one, and then somebody else had an orange one or something, and we all were rocking it. But they were all like size 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 8s. And at the time, me growing up, child, I was a size 18, 19, 20, 27. Okay. I was a big girl. And I felt like we're not going to look alike. But I had to also think about it. We're not supposed to look alike. But when we wore them things, we were the bomb. We were the bomb. We looked good. I felt good in mine because I had one that was a size that fit me. We went to, where was it? Sears. I think Sears used to carry everybody's size, like Husky and all them. You remember the size Husky? Okay. But we used to have the right size that we all used to wear. It was black jeans, the white collared shirt underneath, and then the sweater, the button-up sweater, and the penny loafers. Yo, we were on point. We looked good. I remember to this day we looked good, and I felt good wearing it. I didn't feel good at the time because I thought my girlfriends, my cousins would get more attention than me because they were smaller. But I thought wrong. We looked good together. We were rolling. I mean, people were like, yo, Daffy D, you looking good, girl. I mean, I never appreciated or realized the friendships that I made from me just being me. I never realized that there were times that I felt that I was the one knocking my crown off myself. I was. I did have the homies. I did have the yes people around me that made me feel good. Like, Dawn, you look good. Yo, you should wear that. Come on, it's okay. You cool. We good. Oh my God, I like your hair. I mean, I had that. So I did go through life. Through high school, I had a great experience in high school, even though I was thick up, y'all. Even though I was thick. But I've always remembered that I used to call myself queen of the dipshit sometimes, because I used to always hang with the people, the undesirable that other people didn't like or always wanted to put down or made fun of. I was always one of the ones that always had something nice to say. Because sometimes we all need that. We all need validation and confirmation that, you know what, girl, you looking fly. You looking good. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Well, girl, I love it. You shining in that. Girl, your smile looks good in that. You know what? That color works for you. You know what? Child, you got some big feet, son. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could say something nice. You could say something positive. It might not be your job to put them down or to say, okay, I'm going to be the one to say something. Now, this is the funny thing. A lot of us will be so quick, fast, in a hurry to put somebody down, but we're afraid to tell somebody when their zipper or their fly is open. or that they got something in their teeth, or they got a bug in their hair or something like that. Be like, I ain't gonna tell them. You tell them. That's fine. I ain't gonna tell them. I ain't gonna tell them. You tell them. Child, we gotta uplift each other. Walking up, sitting there, watching them. Instead of, child, I'll be sitting there and be like, baby, you got something right here. Let me get it for you. Okay, my queen, you looking good now. Why not? We need to uplift each other nowadays, especially these kids. Yeah, I know the sagging pants, it gets on my nerves. It does. It really gets on my nerves. But you know how I present? I be like, yo, what up, my kings? Y'all looking good. I don't need to see your drawers, though. Put them pants up. Come on, my king. Come on. Put them shoulders back. All right, with your cute self. What your daddy look like? He single? Where he at? You get what I'm saying? I didn't condemn them for their pants sagging. I uplifted them by not only calling them a king, but letting them know that they fine, they fly, you looking good. I'm just making you look like the king that you are. I did that just a couple days ago. I was driving. I had to beep the horn. They were walking. I was like, my kings. They're like, ma'am, come on now. You are representing kingdoms. I need you to pull your pants up just a little bit, all right? With your cute selves. Yes, ma'am. And they did it. And they did it. But if you keep going on, like, you know what that means? You put your pants down, you looking bad. I don't want to see your dirty drawers. I don't want to. Guess what? They're going to do it more and the more and the more and the more. If you find something nice to say, like it said, what? You never going to get no bees without no honey? What is that? How they say that? You can capture bees with honey? Which I never understood that, because bees are the ones that made honey. I don't think bees go to honey. You can capture a bear with honey. Guess what? The bear won't even growl at you or mess with you if you hand him some honey. Don't do that. Don't go out there. Don't nobody try to say that Miss Daybreak told you to go out there and bring honey to a bear. Nope. All I'm saying is that the bears that are out there in our lives that are going through some stuff, give them a little bit of honey so they can shake it off and become little Winnie the Pooh. Okay? And you can squeeze a little belly and be like, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, that's the Pillsbury Doughboy. But you get what I'm saying. Stop saying, child, if I ain't got nothing nice to say, I ain't gonna say nothing at all. And my thing is, you might not like the dress, but you could like the shoes. You might not like the outfit, but you could like the hair. You could like the accessories. You might not like the way, the style that they set up their house or their apartment, but guess what? You don't live there. Be like, this is cozy. How many of y'all lie about ugly babies? Babies, some babies are fugly. They is, okay? Because they're babies. They're still forming. They all wrinkly and blah, 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 and stuff. I get it. But I don't even say that. I don't even say that to babies. I don't sit there and be like, oh, your baby's so ugly, girl. No. You have yourself a good-looking queen there. You have a king in the making. You're going to be fine when you get older. Come on, y'all. Stop being so silent when people might need that little lift. I mean, people are dying left and right by their hands because they're being bullied and they're believing that 1% of people by saying that negative thing. So we need to override all of that. We got to give them 105% of love, support, compliments, so at least it could drown out that 1%. They could be like, you don't know what you're talking about because you just being mean. But I love you though. You know what I'm saying? Stop with this. If you ain't got nothing nice to say nothing at all. You could be hurting people right there by saying nothing at all. But why don't you be the king and the queen that we're set to be and uplift them with a kind word? You can find a kind word. You sure can. Because if you keep putting kindness, love, and joy out there in the atmosphere, it's going to return back to you. Because that day's going to come when you wear that puke green color outfit, that puke green color tie, them puke green shoes that you know ain't nobody going to like, but you love it. And you're going to want somebody to say, be like, you know what, girl, you are working them heels. Oh, my king, that bow tie is the bomb. I didn't think I was going to set that outfit off, but it does. You are looking good. It's time to uplift, okay? Because my kings and queens that are out there right now, I can't see you, but I know you are the bomb diggity. I know you are. I already know it, because you know why? Because I know your Father, God Almighty. The numero uno, the bad boy himself, the bomb diggity that made this world, the perfectionist. Yeah? All right. So again, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, find something nice to say. Okay. Right. Gotcha.
Written all over your face. Take 6.
Yo, Larry, man, you think you can sing the song today?
We kind of hoarse today,
You
man.
can pull it out. Buddy? Nah, man, Melvin, too high for me, man. Well, look, hey, here, dude, come on, man, come on. Hold on. Kick it. Shut 'em, 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 it's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. You got to say it. Tell them what to do, baby. Just smile, 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 smile for me. Smile for me. It's better than any word I ever heard. I know that I'm a very lucky guy to have someone like you. Oh, girl. I never met a girl in my life like you before. You make all my dreams come true. Oh, I love the way you carry you, that you carry you. You have a lot of class and taste. And you don't have to say how much you care for me, because it's written all over your face. Don't you know it's written all over your face? You don't have to say a word. Just smile, 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 smile for me. It's better than any word I ever heard. It's better than any word I ever heard. Sing a song. You don't have to say how much you love me, girl, because you show me every day. In the morning when I ride, and in the evening late at night, you kiss me, you miss me, you hold me very tight. You love me in every way. In every way. I love the way you carry you. You got a lot of class and good taste, baby. And you don't have to say how better than any word I've ever heard. It's better than any word I ever heard. It's written all over your face. It's the way you talk. You don't have to say a word. And I must like it. I must like it. Just smile, 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 smile for me. It's better than any word I ever heard. It's written all over your face. Don't you know? Don't you know? You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. Just smile, 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 smile for me. It's better than any word I've ever heard. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. We out of here. Yo, Mill. Just smile, 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 smile for me. It's better than any word I've ever heard. Yeah. It's written all over your face.
The smile for me is better than anything I ever heard. I think I went from soprano, alto, baritone, all up in that right there. It's written all over your face. Okay, I'm sorry. That's my jam. I love that song. And I thought about that with when I was talking about, if you have nothing nice to say, because it's written on your face. You know what? It's written on that woman's face that he was saying, because you don't have to say a word, because you smile. What you exude, what comes out of you. It's like when people walk up to me, what's so funny is that I used to go to work sometimes with a certain face on, and people, they would change their whole demeanor based on how I look. They're like, oh, it's going to be a bad day. Dawn don't look good. Or I would come and smile. They'd be like, hey, sunshine. Put a smile on your face, y'all. And you can say something nice because it's written all over your face. If you don't want to say a word, smile. Wink at them. And be like, okay. You're looking good, boo. You're looking good, boo. Just smile, just smile, just smile, just smile for me. It's better than any word I ever heard. And it's the truth. Ruth. Okay. That was the Rude Boys. I don't know if you remember. Remember them back in the day. And the late, great Gerald Levert. Okay. That was a thick brother there. He could sing. He could drop some draws out there. He could. I'm just saying. Woo! Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's the word of the day. Boom, boom. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's word of the day. Child, you can tell I'm having a good time on this episode. And it's all natural. It's all natural. Okay, y'all. It's time. I hope you've been writing down your own word of the days. Even though I'm giving you one a week, I suggest that you go back into a dictionary and find yourself one every single day and see if you can use it in a phrase or use it that day. If not, you still just learned a new word. Even though I learned some words and I can't pronounce none of them. I can't pronounce none of them. I'm going to keep striving and keep trying and keep pushing and keep moving towards it. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. But anyway, the word for today is, it's an adjective. Zoomorphic. Zoomorphic. Z-O-O-M-O-R-P-H-I-C. M as in Mary. O-R-P-H-I-C. Zoomorphic. Zoomorphic. Like zoomorphic. Zoomorphic means having the form of an animal. Dawn, it doesn't say being an animal, it says the form of an animal. Okay. Okay. Using cookie cutters, the children made zoomorphic treats to bring to the bake sale. Now, ain't nobody gonna call it zoomorphic. We're just gonna say they made alphabet cookies. Okay, they made animal-shaped cookies. That's all they made. But that's what it is. Zoomorphic means having the form of an animal. Now they say zoomorphic in context. Wow, what a wonderful stoneware vase. The zoomorphic ram's head handles add real pizzazz to the visual impact. Yeah, you know I will not be saying this in no sentence. I'm going to try it though. I'm going to try it. Be like, child, that outfit got a zoomorphic type of feel. You get it? Like that zebra type. Ooh, look at all morphic, zoomorphic. See, look at that. I'm already just at my own thing. But they says that zoomorphic comes from Zion. Z-O-I-O-N. Z-O-I-O-N. Zoion. Meaning animal. And morphic, an adjective combining form, meaning having such a form. And from Greek, morphorm. You know, like, we're morphing. Wonder Twins morph into a zoomorphic. Okay, get it? All right. But that is your word of the day, zoomorphic. Animals. Like. Having the form of an animal. Like, ooh, she got a zoomorphic walk about her, all catwalkish and all. Okay. Child. Patty got a zoomorphic butt. Oh, yeah? Well, they used to call me Buffalo Butt back in the day. My uncle did one time. It was out of love. Right now, I could say as an adult, it was out of love. But when I was younger, it didn't feel too good, but it was funny. And you know Buffalo Butt that they call on Good Times? He had a zoomorphic kind of booty. You can say that, right? Okay. I'm just saying. But hey, I don't need you using that word if you ain't got nothing nice to say. I mean, just say, ooh, girl, you looking hot. Okay, leave it alone. And leave it like that. Ain't nobody got a zoomorphic butt up in here. I'm just silly. Phenomenal. And that was your word of the day. Guess what? It was your word of the day. That was your word. Your word. Your word. Your word. Your word of the day. You know your girl is too silly, okay? I always got to put the good times at the end of everything. Word of the day. It's the break of dawn. Pick up your crown. Okay, all right. Let's get into this. Let's get into it. It's now time for your artist spotlight. And you know, I love wordologists, so I always give a platform for poets. Next week, I'm most likely going to put a little music in there. I have an artist spotlight that I'm going to bring out there. Sister Gals, the homeboy, they got it out there. So, hey, if any of you guys got anything out there that you want your girl to showcase, let me know, okay? I'm going to give you all my information at the end so that you can send me your MP3s, all right? So, hey, y'all, govern yourselves accordingly. It's our repeat offender. She goes by Georgia Nubia. And it's time for you to hear Play Ball. I am Georgia. Where you at, girl? Where you at?
So let me tell y'all about my mama. Some people call her Coach Dewana, because she's the one that's been screaming in everybody's corner. And sometimes I would feel she wasn't deep in mine, because our courts aren't the same, but we both have a passion for a game. So instead of yelling defense, I needed her to hear me And instead of boxing out, I blocked her out. Because she was a center and I was a point guard. She was guarding in paint and I was calling plays, well, writing poetry in the yard. So trying to relate with something unusual was something very hard. And when the other girls came, the ones who played the same game, I felt inadequate because in many ways the coach replaced me. Took me out the game because the ball slipped through my fingers. But see, what she didn't understand, if I had broken my hand, the story would be a cliffhanger. And when I missed those free throws, it's because I was deep in Edgar Allan Poe. And my heart was telling you a tale of a little girl with a Langston Hughes dream. Not Shara Swoops or Rebecca Lobo. That's why at the gym, I was the one hiding. I was the no call, no show. But the coach didn't understand. Because to her, basketball was the plan. But listen, mama, I'm birthing nations with the spark of this pen and the shaking of this hand. And when the ball stops, my words will be locked in stone, something like the Otis Redding blocks. Or better yet for you, like a LeBron James block. But see, mama, when I get on stage and shoot my shot, it's something like Ray Allen making that corner shot. And one day, when they hit replay, to slow it down to show another the way with words, you know, like they do Jordan and Bird, you'll be reminded that that's my daughter's voice they all heard. But mama, I got a question. Mama, did you know I was a power forward too? Because when you all were doing suicides, I was contemplating suicide, but I found the power to move forward and do what I'm supposed to do. I posted up in my notebook and you posted up too. And it's been man-to-man defense or mother-to-daughter defense fighting for a rebound ever since. And when our feet hit the court, I put my pen down and you dropped your ball. But we held each other. We held each other tightly because no matter the difference in games, I have one mama. Some call her One Land, some call her Miss Dewana, and some call her Big Mama. Some call her Coach and say she's easy to approach, and some don't call her at all. But now, I know my mama would never want to see me fall. I know she's in all of my corners, screaming, "Go, Kate, go. It's your time. It's your show. Play ball."
Okay. All right. That is our girl, I Am Georgia Numbia, poet, author, entrepreneur, doing big and great things, y'all. I need y'all to support her today. I need you to find her on Facebook and Instagram as Georgia Numbia, Nubia, and support her today. I believe she has another book that just came out. Yo, get that joint. I believe I got 2 of her books. I bought a pair of earrings, and I also have about to buy a t-shirt from her. That's our girl. That is like our residential, like, it don't matter whatever I am broadcasting, she is my wordologist. So y'all, once again, give it up for I Am Georgia, Miss Georgia Numbia. All right, y'all. Thank you. And you over there, thank you, boo. I appreciate each and every one of you, my kings and queens. I thank you for taking the time out to listen in with your girl here at the Pick Up Your Crown podcast. I was going to call it a show. I call it a podcast. We call it whatever it is. But in this season, I'm going to call you my kings and my queens. And I need you to recognize as such. Pick up that crown. Dust it off. Put it in the washing machine, if the dishwasher or wherever to clean that joint up. Put it on your head and let's not adjust it for nobody. This is the season of uplifting, bringing joy, peace, and throwing out in the atmosphere of this world that is just so full of hurt and pain. And it's time for us to change that scenario. It's time for us to change the statistics that are out there. It's time for us to rise up and to look back and grab a hold of another king or another queen that have faltered, that have fell, who are just falling a little bit short, that just needs that kind word from you, or that kind look from you, or that smile on your face. because we are in this together. Once again, I could not be here if it was not for my mom and my dad doing their thing, getting me here. And for me to become Miss Daybreak, I only do it for you. Okay, I do. And I thank each and every one of you once again. Mwah! I thank you. And I appreciate you all. But I would definitely appreciate if you just pick up your crown, look in the mirror and say, I am victorious. I am who I say I am. And I shall, will, and will always be a king or a queen. Yeah? All right now. So, my loves, you can continue to support your girl here by going to each and every one of these platforms that have podcasts on it. Again, you can find it on my webpage, which is www.missdaybreak.com. I'm going to have all the podcasts, all the episodes available for you to click on. If you have iHeartRadio, just look up Pick Up Your Crown. If you have a Google Radio, Apple Radio, Spreaker, it's also available on, what's that other one? Yeah, that one too. Like I said, it's all the sounding medias that you can find. Okay, the listening media sites. I am available to you. Also, let me know if I'm doing right by you by going once again to my website, www.missdaybreak.com, and give me a comment. Go to the bottom where it says you can either book me or just send me a comment and let me know if I'm doing good things by you. Also, shout at me at missdaybreak@gmail, missdaybreak69@gmail.com. Let me know your concerns. Send your MP3s, you artists out there. Let me know if you want a platform so you could be a part of. Hey, come on in. I don't mind sharing the stage with you. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm on Instagram and Twitter as the handle as Miss Daybreak69, and I'm on Facebook as Miss Daybreak, and Daybreak is in quotes, okay? So look out for your girl. Find your girl, like your girl today. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see your victorious self, because I know you are out there. Rise up. You are royalty. Rise up in your kingdom. Set the stage and be your own audience. I'm just saying. Because if you can't applaud, laugh, and giggle with yourself and cry with yourself, you can't expect other people to do it with you, right? But you know what? Your girl is here for you, and she gonna do it with you. So don't worry about it. Because guess what? Ain't no stopping us now. We in this together. I love you. I'm gonna see you next episode. Yes, I will. I know I will. I love you. I love you. I love you.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say. It ain't